place names can be great baby names, great animal names, great names in general. And one of the reasons that is because they are so unique. A lot of them are not commonly used as names. Of course, you get some names like Sydney, but there are a lot of place names that aren't commonly used at all and can make really beautiful and meaningful names, especially if you have a certain connection to a town, a city, a lake, a country, etc. It can give your child or your pet a really meaningful name. My first girl's name that I'm going to share with you is Ravenna. Ravenna is the name of a quiet, untouristed town in Italy. It has a very rich history, cultural, etc. It's a beautiful place. It's also the name of a street, I believe, in New York, but I'm not entirely certain. I think I read that somewhere. But it's a really beautiful name, and I love the sound of it. It just flows off your tongue. It's also very unique. Only 21 baby girls were named Ravenna in 2014, and needless to say, it's not in the top 1,000. The next place name I'm going to share with you is Denali. Denali is the name of a national park in Alaska, as well as a mountain. It means great one. I love this name mainly because I associate it so closely with wolves, and I just love, love, love wolves. They're beautiful, intelligent creatures. But obviously I wouldn't name somebody Wolf, not even a cat. But yeah, I think it also has some cute nicknaming potential as well. Personally, I'd go with Denzi or Nala, and it's just a really cute name. Only 55 girls were named Denali in the US in 2014, and it is not in the top 1,000. The next name that I'm going to share with you is Attica. And Attica is the name of the area of Athens and the area around Athens in ancient Greece. Like if you look at a map of ancient Greece, you'll see Attica there. And I just think it is such a cute, cute name. It's the female version of Atticus. And Atticus is actually very popular now, but Attica remains completely unpopular with less than 5 babies named Attica in the US in 2014. So obviously it's a very uncommon name, and yeah, but still very beautiful, and I think it has the potential to become popular since it's just a really pretty name. The next name I'm going to share with you is India. It's kind of no explanation needed there. Obviously, the country India. It was quite popular in the early 2000s. It peaked in popularity in 2001 at number 298. In 2014, though, it fell off the chart, so it's no longer in the top 1,000. I think it's a very pretty, exotic name. I just love the sound of it. India. I also really love the nickname Indy. I think it's a cute name to give a child. The final girl name that I'm going to share with you is Roma. And this is the feminine form of the name Roman, and it means from Rome. I think this is an adventurous sounding name, just Rome, Roma, just very, very cute. Roma is again not in the top 1,000, and only 41 girls were given that name in 2014. Okay, now on to the boys. My first boy name is Phoenix. Phoenix is a city in Arizona in the US. Obviously, it probably didn't originate as a place name since, well, probably none of them did, but anyway, it didn't originate as a place name. It's also the name of, like, a magical bird. But, this is actually a pretty popular name. It sits at number 355 in 2014, and 901 boys were named Phoenix in 2014. So if you want something a little bit more popular, that might be it. I find it a really magical sort of name. I like it. The next baby name I'm going to share with you is Caspian. The Caspian Sea is the world's largest landlocked body of water. Water names are very popular right now, so that's one reason why I think Caspian would work really well for today's pets and babies. But also it's just a very strong, sweet name. Like when I think of it, I think of somebody who is noble and kind and caring, and I think that might be because in the Chronicles of Narnia there's a character, Prince Caspian, which also lends a little bit of a magical feel to the name. So overall it's a really pretty place name, a really nice place name that could be a strong baby name. Once again, it's not very popular. Only 87 boys were named Caspian in the US in 2014, so very unusual, but very strong. The next baby name I'm going to share with you is Dover. Dover is a town in the county of Kent in England. It's famous for its white cliffs. It's a very beautiful place. I've seen pictures of it. I looked up on Google Images. And personally, I love the name because the White Cliffs of Dover was one of my favorite songs to sing when I was younger, and my music teacher taught it to me, so it's really I just really love it. And I was very surprised that it's not more popular. Less than 5 babies were named Dover in the United States in 2014, and I find that very odd. I think maybe because it kind of rhymes with Rover, which is a dog's name. But I think it's a beautiful name, and names that end with ER are very popular right now, so yeah, I don't understand why it's not more popular, not to mention that place names are also pretty popular. But yeah, it's very unusual, and I really like it. The final boy's name I'm going to share with you is Kensington. This is the name of a beautiful garden in the heart of London, as well as the Kensington Palace. I would spell the name with a Z, although I think you're supposed to spell it with an S, but I just think the Z is better. It's also a little bit controversial because I think it's supposed to be a girl's name. I'm pretty sure that the consensus is that it's more of a girl's name than a boy's name, but I think it would make such a cute boy's name. So if I had a boy, I think I would probably rather name him Kensington than naming a girl Kensington. But once again, that's a subjective thing, so like either way. But I'm counting it under boys' names right now. It's, once again, not a very popular name, not in the top 1,000, so yeah, very unusual, but I think it's a strong sounding name, and you could always use the nickname Ken, Kenny, etc. Yeah, so that's about it for names, and I hope you enjoyed the video and that I was able to help you think of a name for whatever you're trying to name, whether that be a pet or a baby.